A wild buffalo suddenly charged towards an experienced driver. At first, the driver thought the buffalo had gone mad from hunger and wanted to attack him. However, the buffalo abruptly stopped. With gentle eyes, it stared at the driver inside the car as if it had encountered something extremely urgent. Yet the driver was so frightened by the massive creature that he didn't dare to move. Thus, a standoff between the man and the buffalo unfolded on the road. After a while, the driver kept honking the horn, trying to drive the buffalo away, but the buffalo remained motionless, blocking the road. This strange behavior left the driver utterly confused. Seeing that the human didn't understand its intention, the buffalo seemed disappointed and prepared to leave to intercept other people instead, causing a serious traffic jam. Still, no one dared to get out of their car to check the situation, since wild buffalo are unpredictable and huge, and rashly getting out could lead to being bitten or injured. But what exactly was troubling this buffalo? With no one willing to help, the buffalo wandered sadly along the road, its face filled with sorrow and helplessness. Only then did the driver slowly realize something. He remembered seeing online videos where animals sought help from humans, so he guessed that maybe this buffalo was also asking for help. Thus, the man decided to follow the buffalo to see what it really wanted. The buffalo seemed to notice someone following it and deliberately led the way ahead, changing its usual fast running pace to a slow walk, as if intentionally waiting for the human to catch up. Before long, the buffalo stopped near a lake, gazing towards something not far away. The man guessed that there must be some hidden reason nearby. Soon, he spotted another buffalo trapped deep in the mud. At that moment, the man finally understood. The buffalo had been trying to guide humans to rescue its trapped companion. The mud was extremely deep there, and without human help, it would have been almost impossible for the buffalo to escape on its own. The man quickly called the wildlife rescue team. When rescuers arrived and approached the area, they found that several buffaloes were stuck in the mud, all looking exhausted and drained, indicating they had been trapped for days. The rescuers immediately began the rescue operation, starting with a young buffalo near the shore. Since the calf was lighter, they were able to pull it out easily. Terrified of humans, the calf quickly fled into the forest, probably searching for its mother. Next, they turned their attention to rescuing the adult buffalo. They looped ropes around the buffalo's leg. Because adult buffalo weighs several hundred pounds, they had to use a tractor to pull them out. Although the operation looked fun, it was extremely risky. A slight mistake could severely injure the buffalo. If pulled too roughly, it could even cause fatal bone dislocation or death. Perhaps sensing that humans were helping, the buffaloes cooperated by pushing against the ground with all their strength. Soon, a large buffalo was successfully pulled out of the mud. After resting for a while, it stood up and ran into the forest, forgetting even to say thank you. The other trapped buffaloes, seeing their companion rescued, became anxious, fearing that humans might leave before helping them. The man who reported the incident didn't leave either. Instead, he stayed nearby, recording this beautiful moment of human-animal cooperation. The rescuers continued the same method to save the remaining buffalo. However, one buffalo, after being rescued, went berserk and fiercely rammed into the tractor. Had it been a human, they would have been crushed into a pulp. That's why, in the wild, it's better to stay far away from wild buffalo, since they sometimes can't distinguish between friend and foe. Soon after, the entire buffalo herd gathered, probably worried about their companion. The whole rescue took about 2.5 hours before all the trapped buffaloes were saved. The real hero, however, was the man who had the courage to follow the buffalo. If he hadn't taken the risk, those trapped buffaloes would have likely perished. One would think that this special encounter would end here. However, sometime later, a buffalo suddenly entered the man's home. It didn't cause any chaos or harm. The man recognized it. It was the same buffalo he had once helped. It seemed the buffalo had come back to express its gratitude. It's truly amazing how every living being has emotion, but one can't help but wonder,